G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be going through part 1 of the midfield discussion. Basically what I'm going to be doing is going through the top 10 picks for I think are relevant, so all these big guns here. So I'm going to keep it pretty short and sharp, so no further ado, we get stuck straight into the video. So first up we got Jackson Macrae. What a gun he is. He's a lock in my mind, a set and forget. Just averages so high. I mean, look at that 123 points. That's very good. One thing I will say about him is Liberatore kind of worries me a little bit and how it affects his scoring, but it's a pretty minor issue. I mean, 668k is pretty reasonable compared to I think 690 last year. So yeah, I'd much rather have him lose coin than not have him, and he gets off to a flyer. So yeah, I'm going to lock in Macrae. Love the pick. Locking Neil. Definitely an upgrade target, but I'm not going to start him just because of that price. Slacked off a little bit to the back half of last year, apart from that one really good game against Richmond where he got 50 plus disposals. He was very taggable and vulnerable to that, and kind of lowered his average a bit there, and he's really expensive because he's first half of the year, so I'm going to consider him as an upgrade target, I'm pretty sure. Nat Fyfe, look, I'm not going to start him, I don't think. His price is just a little bit more than I want. He's such a gun, but is he going to get reported this year? Is he going to go down with injury? I'm not sure. These are questions that I don't know, but he has consistently not played 22 games in the past, so you're almost better off just waiting for him to miss a game, get a high break even, drop a bunch of coin, and then pick him up as a cheapie. That's probably what I'll do. I'm not going to start him though. He's such a gun, but yeah, there are other options for that price, I'm pretty sure. Same sort of boat with Josh Kelly. Now, I really like Josh Kelly. Maybe a little bit more relevant. 637k, a lot cheaper than Fyfe. And he's also having a full preseason to what I know. I haven't heard anything bad about him this year. Back half of last year so far, it seems to be doing pretty good. I think it's his Achilles. I've actually got no idea, believe it or not. Not sure if he's ACL or something like that. Let me know in the comments what his injury was. I completely forgot about it, but his ceiling's way too high not to pick him at the same time. Really want to pick him, sort of 50-50 on him, leaning towards him, but sometimes I'm getting sort of turned off by the idea. But yeah, great pick, Josh Kelly. Hopefully he can play a full season and finally win a Brownlow. I mean, his ceiling is just unbelievably high, and yeah, I love that for a pick. Paddy Cripps, I think he's a lock in my opinion. Just a contested ball winning machine. Probably due for a Brownlow. He's a bit cheaper just because he was a little bit inconsistent. One game he'd turn up, score 150 plus, and the next game he'd sort of score below 100, but you still take that. I think he's still got more footy to play in him. His ceiling hasn't been reached yet, I don't think. I think he just needs to sort of learn how to handle some tags. The ball got him really good, for example, so yeah. But just a lock. He'll be a lot of people's M3s, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even M2s. But yeah, if he goes down, basically what I'm saying is the rest of the comp will probably go down with you. So very safe and trusty pick, Cripsy. Josh Dunkley. Bloody hell, I love this pick. He's such a gun. He's been to America twice now. Super into his fitness. He just tears it up. He's getting fitter and fitter by the day. I stalk his Instagram a little bit. Absolutely love what he does. If it wasn't his first, I think 5 games of last year where he's sort of everybody's F3s, I think he'd be a lot more money towards Macrae's price, maybe even more expensive. But yeah, he just went bang, went off to a flyer. He's a must-have in my opinion for that price. If you don't pick him, you're going to absolutely struggle. If you try picking him up without starting him, you're just going to be in panic mode. You'll have to do 2 trades to get him in. He's going to extremely go up in price is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm going to lock him in. Tom Mitchell. Now, excuse the French here, but why the fuck is he 630k? I mean, seriously. I know he's a gun. I mean, his 2018 ceiling is extremely high, but, I mean, that injury was so bad. I mean, that clean break, broken leg, out for the year, really hit him mentally as well. It's going to take him a lot of courage to get back to his best. And I'm pretty sure, if he was, I expected him below 600k, maybe around 570, 580. So, yeah, pretty ludicrous in my opinion. Definitely an upgrade target. Going to keep tabs on how he's doing over the off-season and the first half of the year, the practice matches, etc. Hopefully, I don't know, it's a funny topic, isn't it? I mean, we've just spent a whole year of Supercoach without even having to consider him, and now he's kind of relevant, but at the same time he isn't. So, yeah. You're probably a bit foolish if you start with him, but yeah, all I'm going to say about Mitchell is just a player to watch, and yeah, keep an eye out on him. Paddy Dangerfield, ruled him out a little bit in some previous videos, but doing some thinking, without Tim Kelly, I think his scoring potential can go up, and he's a lot more underpriced than I thought he would be, 625. That's pretty fair and reasonable. I still stress about Danger. I mean, is he going to get injured again? Played a couple of terrible games last year. I'll never forget that 25 he got against the Bombers. He went down pretty bad. I don't want that to happen again. I don't want him in my team. And I never want to go through that ever again as a result. He's getting closer and closer to 30, if he isn't 30 already. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I don't think he is as relevant as he was a couple of years ago. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to start him, in my opinion. It's not a bad call if you do start him. I think he's a pretty good pick, but just my personal opinion, I just reckon there are other blokes in contention. Like this man here, Bonampally. How good was his year last year? Best and fairest winner of 2019. He doesn't get as much as the footy as Macrae, not as many contested possessions as Dunkley. But his ball use is just incredible. I mean, hits up targets, got really, really good aerobic capacity. He just runs all the time, gets a lot of game time as well, gets good meters gained. He's a perfect Supercoach player. I picked him up as a pod last year. I think he was about 580k when I got him, and yeah, very safe pick, very rapt about that. So yeah, good decision if you start Bonampally. I'm sort of contemplating whether or not I should or shouldn't. And the last bloke I'm going to talk about is Adam Treloar. Now, I think I kind of underestimated Treloar a bit here. I've done a little bit of research on him, and now I'm starting to fall in love with this pick. I mean, after the buys, I'll put this up on the screen, just have a look at it. He played every game scoring over 100 points in the back half of the year, pretty much straight after the buys, except that 99 in round 23, which you could almost, just round that off to 100 for 1 point, please. But yeah, I love that. I mean, 615k. I think the first half of the year was pretty sort of average, on and off, but yeah, superb player. If he can clean up his disposal efficiency, he'll be the perfect Supercoach player. He ticks all the boxes apart from that one downfall. And another thing that has me licking my lips, makes his pick a little bit more appealing, is he plays the Gold Coast Suns at home in round 23 this year. So grand final week will be good if you have Adam Treloar. He will fire up. He absolutely sliced them last year. So yeah, keep that in mind. I think Adam Treloar is a very good pick for that price. I'm leaning towards it more and more as we speak. So yeah, that's all I got for this video. I'm going to keep it a little bit short. I think the premium midfielder is a pretty boring discussion because I'm sort of saying things most people already know. But yeah, I'm going to end it there, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.